Hey Internet, it's Megan, and today I'm going to be doing the Harry Potter book tag. Now, this book tag is one that I did find on Google because I could not find one that I really wanted to do on YouTube. So this particular book tag was, it was created by LaShawn and Trang at Bookadode. I think that's how you say it. And there's only one rule in this book tag, and that's you cannot use the Harry Potter books for your answers. So this may be a little difficult for me because I'm obsessed, but let's go ahead and just jump in. So, got my phone here with all the questions, so don't judge me if I keep looking down. So the first question here is Flagrate, which is the writing charm. A book which you found the theme interesting, but you'd like to rewrite it. Now, the answer to this one is The Infinity of You and Me by J.Q. Coyle. This book was amazing, and unfortunately, I mentioned this in my last video. The video that I filmed for it got eaten, and I kind of have just lost all motivation to write or to film it again. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. The story is about a girl who, she has been medicated her whole life. She's in therapy because she keeps on getting sucked into these vivid hallucinations. And in her hallucinations, her long absent father is there. And most of the time she's just a passenger along in the body, and she doesn't really get to interact with the people in her hallucinations. Except one day she's in a very dangerous hallucination where she gets shot, and she actually has a conversation with her father. And he encourages her to leave because she shouldn't be there, and she ends up going into another world where she meets a boy, and this world is falling apart, and he asks for her help. Well, when she gets back to real life, she starts to unravel the truth about what she can do. She has the ability to travel between the different decisions she's made into the different universes. So the thought there is that it's kind of like the multiverse thing. Every decision you make splits the universe, and there are now two universes where each decision has been made differently. So the definitely infinite universes theory there. Well, she has the ability to travel in between them. So in one, she may kiss a boy, in another she decides not to, and that's a decision that splits the universe. Well, I really loved the theme. It was a great story. I just feel like the execution failed a little bit, and it could have been so much better. But that's definitely one that I think I would rewrite just to maybe add a little bit more to the story. The next one is Alohomora, the Unlocking Charm. And it's the first book in a series that got you hooked. Ooh. This one, I feel like I've talked about this one in so many different videos. It's the, it's the Illuminae Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And this series is amazing. I can't wait for the next one to come out. I am seriously, I'm obsessed. I have that app on my phone that's like Days Until. You can program it in. I'm going to put in the release date for the third book because I'm obsessed with this series. But it is a sci-fi series. The book is written in such a unique way. It's all like found files, dossiers, classified, redacted, that kind of thing. And it tells such an amazing and compelling story. I absolutely adored it, and I listened to them first on audiobook, the first one, and I don't think I was done listening to the first one yet before I used another credit that I had in my Audible to buy the second one, because amazing. And then I now have physical copies of the book. Thank you, sibling. I love my sister for that. But that one is definitely it. The thought here is, or the story is about these settlers on an illegal colony, and they are attacked by this corporation, and they flee the planet, except for their ship is damaged in their little fleet that they've got, and the AI goes homicidal on them. So they're trying to get to safety, dealing with this homicidal AI, and they're just trying to stay alive when there is a virus that is killing people on board the ships. They have to keep quarantines going, and it's such a compelling and amazing story. I loved it so much, and I'm going to be rereading it before the year's out because it was that amazing. Probably end up listening to it on an audiobook at work while I'm doing my emails in the mornings. The next question is Accio, the Summoning Charm. What is the book you wish you could have right now in your hands? And that is Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. It's the third in the Illuminae File series, and it's not coming out until May. I just checked. I'm a little bummed. It's not coming out until May! Ugh. I'm definitely going to be doing the Days Until thing. Binks, if you fall off that, I'm going to laugh. I have a very klutzy cat. But yeah, that's the next, it's the third one in the series. I think it might be the last one, I'm not sure. They could keep going because it's just amazing. But yeah, that's the next book that I really wish I had in my hands right now because it's so good. The next one is Avada Kedavra, a killer book, both senses. Take it as you like. For this, I'm actually going to reference a series of books. This series just kills me. I absolutely adore it. And it is by J.D. Robb. And I've mentioned this in my channel before. It's not one that I will ever review because I feel like if I do, it might change my enjoyment. I read these books purely for enjoyment. I don't read them critically at all. And that is the Eve Dallas... Stop, cat. It's the Eve Dallas series by J.D. Robb. It's about a homicide detective in the years like 2050 something, and it's in New York, and this series is just amazing. I absolutely love it. It's a great time filler, but they're murder mysteries, and they're just amazing. I love them. And okay, so this is funny. I've read the books themselves, but I actually prefer listening to them as audiobooks because the narrator is amazing. Susan Erickson, I think is her name, and she just has created these characters for me that just make my day. My favorite character outside of Eve, because she's a very no-nonsense homicide detective, is her aide, and that's Peabody. Her name's Delia Peabody, and she is a no-nonsense cop, but in a playful, I'm learning sense, and she's just amazing. This series is my favorite, and the series just kills me because every time I listen to them, I laugh, I get mad at them, I just enjoy them thoroughly, every way that they can be enjoyed. So, yeah, that's it. Ooh, okay. Confundo, Confusion Charm, a book that you found really confusing. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm not saying this to be mean, but a lot of the books that I read are mainstream young adult, and so they're generally easy to understand. Okay, I'm going to talk about one that I read as a child that I totally got then, don't get now, and that is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. This story is so quick, but so complicated, and it's one that I don't like. The older I get, the more I hate it. And I don't understand it because it was one of my favorite series when I was a kid. I just, that's definitely the one that I would pick because it's very confusing in how the world works. But at the same time, it's so beloved by so many different people that it's just amazing to see what they come up with. I mean, another movie's coming out this year for it. Now, Reese Witherspoon is in it, so that automatically makes me want to watch it because I do love Reese Witherspoon, but at the same time, it's just a confusing series for me. What does that say? That I understood it as a child, but I don't as an adult. I don't know how many books there are here, so the next one is Expecto Patronum, your soulmate book. Ooh, that's hard because I can't pick Harry Potter. Third Harry Potter is definitely it, but, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. That's the classic that I read all the time. I absolutely love it. I read it at least once a year, and it takes on a whole different set of feelings every time I pick it up because I'm older, I've been through different things, and this book changes with me. I mean, I don't know how to explain it in a way that other people might understand, but that's definitely it for me. I absolutely love it. Ooh, Secta Sempra. It's a dark charm. It's the one that cuts everybody up. This one is a dark and twisted book. This one's hard. Half of the books on my shelf right now are dark and twisty. I think I'm gonna say, I'm a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe. Like, obviously, I mean, half of the stuff on this wall over here, some of it you can't see, is all Ravens and Edgar Allan Poe. And I actually have Edgar Allan Poe socks now. Thank you, Great. But I think I'm gonna have to say his collected works. I have a book somewhere on my shelf with them. My favorite poem that he ever did was The Raven. But yeah, definitely the Edgar Allan Poe's work, just because, yes. Aparecium, Revealing Charm. A book that surprised you in a great way. And, ooh, that one, I'm just thinking back to all the books that I've read this year. And one that really surprised me, I think, was Flame in the Mist by Renee Audier. I didn't anticipate loving it as much as I did. I absolutely just fell in love with the world building and the storytelling. And it was just not what I expected it to be, because I expected it to be straight up retelling of Mulan, but it was so much more than that. And I definitely think that that one is the answer. That's the end of this video. I'm not going to tag anybody. I just want anybody who does this tag to have fun with it. If you want to do it, tag me back so I know that you guys are doing it and I can comment on your videos, because I think it's so much fun when we share what we read. So that is the end of my video today, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Bye.